Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's Blisy. How are you all doing today? I want to do my plug posts, and then we're going to get into it. I actually need to pop out chat because I can't see any of you people. All right. What is up, Fangirl? What's up, Avery? What is up, Green Darkness? What's up, Lazor? What's up, Spammington? Got a weak capture card, very pog. What's up, Guacamole Dolphin? Oh, wait, you guys can't hear the music. I'm gonna loop this song maybe twice or three times. I'm just in the mood for it right now. What's up, Hoplop? What's up, Horseshoe? What's up, Toxic G? Cleavorg vid was great as always. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hello, Blissy. Your thumbnails are always impressive. Well, don't say oh. I feel like it's just lately I've been cooking. I feel like lately my last few streams have been good, but that's it. What's up, Lonely Zeta? Sir Rips a lot. How's it going? You want a cheeseburger? Well, you ain't gonna get that from me. I need to open Flowtimer as well. Beep. Flowtimer must be opened. I guess I technically don't even need. I could use the Eon Timer today. I don't know if I want to though. How's it going, everybody? Went to culinary school to cook up thumbnails. Just lately. All right. Space here. Is that there? All right. You weren't finished with the Cleavor video? Yup time. What's up, Ernest? What's up, Stardust? But you know, I need to put on the, boop. Trying to get to 200 channel members. If we do, I'll make some more events in Gen 3. Maybe some Coliseum Beast or something like that. Never had the chance to catch you live. Thank you for all your knowledge, Blissy. I'm cute charmed up. Yo, you're cute charmed up? What's up? Did you do World Championship Pokemon predictions? I have not. The Animorph thumbnail had you like the critic in Ratatouille. That shit's really funny. Hoplop, that's extreme. You're a funny guy. Person. Don't know your pronouns. All right, let's get underway. Enough questions. Enough intro. I'm here to play Pokemon. So today, what we're going to be doing is RNG manipulating the Johto starters in this game. Now, you might notice I do not have a completed Hoenn Pokedex, so I will not be given the starters. But I'm not going to be getting all the starters, as some people in chat have alluded to. I am going to be using arbitrary code execution to respawn the starters. Then I'm going to pick out a good spread. Then I'm going to use arbitrary code execution again to change my trainer ID and my secret ID. And then after that, we're finally going to do the manip using some painting. So this could be a long one. That's why I started a little bit earlier at 11:30. Oh, where's live split? I don't even know how long this is going to take me. Let's get live split opened up. We'll do a little bit of a timer skis. Some timing action. Let's shrink chat below it. There we go. I like this layout. All right. On we go. So, yeah, like I said, I don't have the Johto starters, so we're going to be using some arbitrary code execution to do that. So, here's the code for the English game to reappear the Johto starters. So, I've got a more advanced Ace Emerald setup than you might have seen before. We take a look here. I have dots in the PC somewhere. This Ace setup will actually is infinitely reusable, unlike the egg. You can also move it in and out of the boxes freely, but I'm not going to do that. We're just going to start. Now, I've pretty much lost where box 1 is, so one of the easiest ways to figure out where box 1 is, if you do deposit Pokemon and click store, it will always start with the first box. So TBUN is my first box. There's just a handy little trick for you in regards to arbitrary code execution. So TBUN, this is box 1. So we're going to start naming stuff already. So, oh, you know what I should just do for posterity? I'm going to go prove to you that I do not have the Johto starters. So we're going to take a little bit of a stroll down on over to Birch's lab. Oh, do I have them? What is this? Lamau, they're here already. Well, I'm gonna take one. I must have turned them on with an ace code a while ago. I'm just gonna take one and re-enter the code. I didn't know this was here. Oops. Alright, I'm gonna go back. Cut that from the stream. Didn't know that was there. Didn't know that was there. That must literally just be from a prior ace activation that I never did a manip for. Dude, I didn't know. I didn't know they were there. All right. We'll turn them on now. I think showing the ace code is always important. So the first code is going to be here. It is lowercase r, 2 ellipses, lowercase ol, capital QN. All right, this is going to be space question mark, righty quotes, period RUN. This is actually kind of a weird code. This will be the last time I listen to this song, and then we'll go on to the rest of the playlist. Yeah, you can respawn them even if you haven't spawned them. And the code is actually called make the Johto starters appear/reappear. So don't worry about that, Ryan. All right, 3. So if you'll notice in this Sleipnir code, it says question mark, and then it says righty quotes. And then, good morning, Miss Trigoth. How are you doing today? It says P on emulator, N on console. I actually have, for some reason, a very old setup with the thumb to arm bootstrap, and I have to use the emulator codes, even though, as we can see, I'm playing on a real DS. So I don't know why I have to use the emulator codes, but I literally, ever since I've gotten the repeatable ace, I've always had to do it, and I've been told that one of the older bootstraps, that was a side effect of it. I wouldn't know why, but yeah. Oh, it's F question mark N. Two spaces. All right, so this is E, 2 ellipses, RM. 2 ellipses, R, lowercase m. We're gonna have ends with 3 spaces. Oops, 1, 2, 3. All right. Next up is E with 7 spaces. Then we're gonna have space question mark righties quote. Space question mark righty quote ends with 5 spaces. Then we got M flow, M-Flow is a classic. We got 1, 2, 3. We got Wild. Hold on, something wrong. Did I miss a box? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did miss a box. Is this the same thing twice? We'll do this one. It starts with a space. There's just like 2 things almost identically. Righty quotes, ends with 5 spaces. This one is question mark, righty quotes, ends with 6 spaces. What's up, Plutosian? How you doing? New to this. What method are you using? Well, I'm going to be, and then this is the exit code. First, I'm using Ace to respawn the Johto starters right now. FGen. Some of the exit code's a little bit different, but it's fine. Got Wild Romro. So I'm using Ace, Arbitrary Code Execution, to respawn the starters. Then I'm going to be using RNG Manipulation to actually get the starter that I want. So it's space, question mark, righty quotes probably, FGen. So right now I'm typing in box names because the box names are going to be read as ARM assembly code. Question mark, righty quotes, 1 space after the righty quotes, ellipses, question mark, lowercase q. Ends with 2 spaces. 1, 2. Then we have a weird one here. We have E, lowercase h, capital T, dash, lowercase n. Ends with 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Every time you do a different Ace code, do you have to rename each box? Sometimes the exit codes stay the same, sometimes they don't. It really just depends. Space, question mark. So you usually have to rename most of them. Righty quotes, lowercase b. Yo, what's up, Dragon Nix? How you doing? Space, question mark, lowercase n. Space. I don't think I swapped them. We'll be able to figure it out. Don't worry about it. What's up, Lester? What's up, Professor Pete? How you doing? Letting those luscious locks flow. Thank you. Yeah, I do have some... There is some hair that I have, and it's long. Alright. So now we're going to look at the box codes. So you always save after you type your box code. I'm also going to shuffle the playlist now. So you save after typing the box codes in case there's an error. And then we're going to play this. View the summary. Alright, it didn't fail. So hopefully we have the Johto starters sitting over here. So as we can see, the Johto starters are here. So we've done that. Now we're gonna have to do another box name set for trainer ID, secret ID situation. So I'm actually gonna go run all the way back up to the box codes. So Johto starters are back. You got a good natural curl. Yeah, it's pretty curly. I don't do any curly stuff to it though, Pete. My wife has very curly hair and she has like all that special curly shampoo and product. I don't do that at all. She says I could get it like very, very curly if I did it. I just happen to not. Okay, so Johto starters are back. Now what we need to do is pick out a Cyndaquil. So what we're gonna do to do that is open up Pokefinder. So in Pokefinder, I'm gonna go to the Gen 3 tab and I'm gonna click static. Shrink this down. Let me click this, starters, Cyndaquil. And the starters are method 1, and then we're looking for a timid one with these stats, and we search. And here's all of the ones to us. Now, we're not looking for a shiny specifically because we're going to be changing our trainer ID and our secret ID to make that specific spread shiny. And so what we're going to do here is, like, obviously, ideally, Typhlosion, you know, Hisuian Typhlosion is weak to foul play. So the goal is going to be to get the lowest attack possible, but we're going to base this off of the 10 lines. So let's take a look at the 10 lines. So the 10 lines is what's going to tell us which of these is the closest spread. So we're going to check here. So what we do is copy the seed. So control C, place it where dead beef is. So you can see we have this here is basically telling us how long we have to wait. So this is 20,000 advances. It's not that good. So keep doing it. We want this number to be as low as possible, basically. These are all pretty long so far. These are all getting longer somehow. But this one's really low, actually. This one's really long, but this is like an hour. So, and I don't even know if this is a really good one, but I don't know if this seed is this is such a small amount of advances that I don't know if we can get it. This one might be, this might be the wave, actually, this one right here. I'm gonna go look through them again and see if I don't see anything good. Because we want our total seconds in general to not be that long. Like, yeah. See, this is way too long here. All of these, like, I'm not into waiting. I don't want to wait this long, basically, for any of these things. You know, that's 2,000 seconds, right? It's 35 minutes. I don't really want to do that. We could if we wanted the most optimal one, but we don't really need that. One of these I saw was really good. This one is the best one, I think. This is the, which is it, the seed? So this is, I think, what we're going to be aiming for. This is a really low seed. We're only waiting about 3,000 frames to confirm the seed. And then we don't really have to wait that long. Like, if we put this into Eon Timer, this is only going to be a pretty short wait. It's 9 minutes. It's not that bad compared to some of the other options that we have. Like, the thing is, because we would either have to wait 50,000 frames for then a 10,000 advance wait. You see what I'm saying? It's just like, this is all pretty long. So I think this is our best bet here. So I'm gonna go with that. What's up, Jason? How are you? All hail the 10 lines indeed. So since we're going with this one, what we're gonna do is make this Pokemon shiny on our save file. So I'm gonna control C PID. The latest version of Pokefinder has actually fixed the ID bug that I was talking about before. So in the Gen 3 TID SID section, what we can do is click Fire Red Leaf Green Emerald, click PID here, and we can type whatever TID we want. Our TID can be anything. I might as well just make it 0. But you could literally make this whatever you want. And it's all going to depend on how the ACE setup is going to work. So let's try this. So we want this PID to be shiny with this trainer ID and the secret ID. So let's check. So we're going to go back over here and we're going to go to the ACE generator. We're going to click Emerald and we're going to click. We don't want the exit code bootstrap. We want a different bootstrap. We want like this bootstrap, certificate ing. So we're going to do 623 as the trainer ID. And as the secret ID, it says 8648 or whatever. Do that at compute. So this fits. This is perfect. I'm also going to click inaccurate emu. Sometimes it matters, sometimes it doesn't. So we'll see. All right. So we got our trainer ID and our secret ID. Is Typhlosion competitively viable? It's okay. It's not the best Pokemon. It's not the worst Pokemon. All right. So we can see our trainer ID right now is 18873. And we're just gonna go in and change both of them. Move Pokemon. So we know this is the first box, is the one with the Pelipper in it now. And we can see the box names over here. So we have TBU, lowercase n, capital C, CEQ, lowercase n. Bro, you're still doing RNG. Bro, I'm out shiny hunt normally like the rest of us. Why don't you just let people enjoy their hobbies, dog? Why do you have to have such like a problem? I don't like shiny hunting. It is not fun for me. It has never been enjoyable for me, and it's also never been about the shinies. I pretty much always like doing interesting things in games. And on top of doing interesting things, I like to have fun the way I like to have fun. So like, this is what's fun for me. Going for a shiny is just like, eh. Like literally just going for a straight shiny. Like, I care about the stats more. Like, and I can get a shiny along the way using the Minip, so I'm going to do that. Just because A, it's slightly easier to confirm that's my target, and B, it's a little bit fun. But like, if I have to choose between just having a shiny or just having good stats, I always choose the good stats, because that's what I truly care about. Having actually like useful competitive Pokemon. That's what is was interesting for me. All right, 1, 2, 3. I'm actually going to copy this message because it's so funny to me. We're going to copy paste that into my browser, and I'm going to take a screenshot of this. All right. That's going on Twitter later. All right. FWM, we're moving along. Do you ever use these Pokemon online? Yeah, I use online battles all the time. I got my whole team legitimately for when I entered the Hartford Regional. Although I didn't RNG manip any of them because Pokemon Home was not out yet. But the next regional that I'm able to go to, I intend to use all, like, as many old gen Pokemon as I can manipped. S, lowercase o, capital 3, TR. You played VGC on the... So you post hate YouTube messages on Twitter. Bro is trying to cancel someone. I'm not trying to cancel you. I just think it's like... It just shows people like this behavior is bad. Like, don't do this. This person is behaving stupidly. I usually censor the names. Sometimes I don't. Doesn't really matter to me. It's like, oh no. The consequences of my actions have come forth. Listen, if you're here to just complain and like be rude, you can leave. Like, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here if you don't like the stuff that I'm doing. Like, you don't have to be here literally just harassing me for enjoying myself. Like, if you want to, if you're genuinely interested in talking about like what I find fun about RNG manipulation and just like understanding someone else's perspective and understanding someone else's thoughts in life, like, that's fine. You could do that. Like, I'm here to talk to you about that and explain why I do or don't like things. Because like, whenever I say like, because sometimes people get very upset when I say I don't like shiny hunting or whatever, but like, what I mean by saying I don't like shiny hunting, 1, 2, 3, 4, isn't that like I think shiny hunting is bad or dumb or something. What I mean by that is the act of shiny hunting isn't entertaining for me because I genuinely am not interested in acquiring shiny Pokemon. Like, that's just not what my interest is, right? My interest is getting good competitive Pokemon. And getting good competitive Pokemon without RNG manipulation, especially in older games, very hard. You know the odds of that? You want to talk about a rare Pokemon, you talk about a Pokemon that you're going for competitive, because the odds are like 1 in, you know, 4.2 billion for the most part, usually like 2 in 4.2 billion or something like that. So it's pretty rare. I thought it was super easy to get Scarlet max IVs, max EVs. What's the difference between getting an Emerald rather than Scarlet besides the coolness factor? It is mostly coolness factor, but also for Pokemon that aren't available in, like basically doing it in Emerald provides, I don't have to do anything to get money for caps or mints is one of the main advantages. Usually it doesn't take that long to get a fully competitive Pokemon. Like the Cyndaquil is probably not going to take me 2 hours to get. And like it's, you know, between getting a Cyndaquil, like usually when you're going for a fully optimized competitive Pokemon, you're always going to be going for a 0 attack if it's a special attacker. Like that alone could take you a little bit of a while and things like that. So I don't know. It's just all preference. There is really nothing. I don't think it's particularly fast compared to just doing Scarlet and Violet, but I don't think it's that slow either. I actually think people likely exaggerate how slow it is to get it in this older game. Someone said my video didn't work. I tried your guides on how to RNG, they didn't work, but hopefully I can understand what I did wrong. Like I said, my guide not working is just likely user error. Rather like if my guide doesn't work for you, what you have to do is like join my Discord and like troubleshoot as to what is going wrong. There's totally errors in some of my guides, although usually not. But like just go into the Discord and ask questions. We're a pretty welcoming community, I would say. Wait, is this the same? Y and yeah, this is the same. All right, this one is gonna be different. I think it's cooler too. By the way, guys, we have 100 viewers at only like 20 minutes into my stream, which is awesome. I really appreciate it. But if you guys are having a good time, please hit the like button. Liking helps me out so much in the YouTube algorithm. It shows other people here everything. It's a free way to help me out if you enjoy my content, you enjoy me. I dropped a new video today. I dropped a stream today. I'm going to be working on some shorts today. So hitting likes really helps me. Just liking the stream really helps me out in a way that doesn't cost you anything. So I really appreciate it. Thank you for my like rant. You have to read the rules. The rules tell you how to see all the channels in my Discord. I'm actually, to this day, we implemented this almost 3 years ago, and I'm endlessly shocked at how few people don't read the rules. I don't know if you can check ribbons in home, but you can definitely check them in Scarlet and Violet and stuff. Sorry I even said anything. Sorry you even said anything what? What do you mean? Like, if you want to apologize for being rude earlier, I appreciate that. But, like, you don't have to, like, it's fine if the RNG technique didn't work out for you. You just have to try it. Like, you just have to try, you have to troubleshoot. It isn't like shiny hunting where, like, the way shiny hunting works is, and again, this is not me trying to be negative about shiny hunting. I just want people to understand this. The way shiny hunting works is, if you put in the time, you get the result. Like, you will always get a shiny at the end of shiny hunting. You don't have to do anything other than have patience, okay? You just have to have patience. You just have to try it and do it. You will succeed. That is how shiny hunting works. Invariably, if you put in enough time, you'll get a shiny Pokemon, right? But with RNG manipulation, you can't just put in time. Yes, you have to put in the time, but you also have to put in practice and effort to see what you did wrong and when. Because shiny hunting doesn't have that factor where you're usually capable of doing something wrong. Like, you could fail a shiny by not having the right Pokeballs or something like that, but that's failing catching it, not failing the act of it appearing, if that makes sense. Okay. So, but with RNG manipulation, you have to actually practice and, like, learn what you did wrong. Theoretically, at least. Yeah, technically it could be impossible, but I would say I doubt it. All right. So this should change our trainer ID and our secret ID. So if we take a look at eggs here, my trainer ID is 18873. I'm going to move Pokemon, and I'm going to go over to my arbitrary code execution user. What's up, Thomas Gibson? How are you doing? All right. That means the arbitrary code execution stuff worked. What's my sleep schedule? I usually go to bed at 9, and I wake up at like 6 or 6:30. Oh, so we should check my trainer ID now. So you can see my trainer ID has changed to 623, which is what I wanted it to be. And then if we verify, if we go into Pokefinder, if we change, if I make a new Emerald profile, profile name eggs623, make the trainer ID 623, and we make the secret ID the one we wanted it to be, which is this one. I'm not going to personally coach you, but if you join the Discord, I'm in the Discord and I help people. I think most people can vouch here that I am like I'm not inactive in my own Discord. Like I'm in the Discord, pretty active, talking about it, talking about trying to help people to the best of my ability. Oops, I picked it out. I meant Cyndaquil. So as you can see, we have a shiny here. Yo, what's good, Poi? So it's kind of the same thing, but if you get it right, yes. So in shiny hunting, you just go for the Pokemon, you do the encounters. Eventually, with enough patience, you will probably get the shiny that you want. Whereas in RNG manipulation, you will try and you will fail, and you will have to start like adjusting your timing. You're about to see me do it live. I'm about to start doing the manips live. You have to, it's like got a trial and fail component. Shiny hunting has a trial and failing component, but more through phasing rather than seeing what you did wrong. Because when you phase, you didn't do anything wrong. You just, some would say you got unlucky if you phase, but I would say you got lucky in the wrong way. Popping off, dude, 5 full-out shinies in the last 2 days. That's crazy. I was lurking in your stream a little bit. Were you streaming yesterday? I think you were streaming yesterday. I was lurking while I was editing a video. Sorry, but I just arrived. But Cyndaquil and Emerald, each trying a new thing. You're just better to compare to Soul Silver. It's just getting, what do you mean? I'm sorry, I actually don't understand the questions, Gustavo, sorry. All right, we're gonna save. So now we're at the point where we've got our trainer ID, we've respawned Cyndaquil, so the glitches are done at this point for the most part. What I'm gonna do now is, use this painting to change my current seed. 8.5 hour stream yesterday, it was awesome. It's always nice to have some stuff to do while I edit or I script. Okay, so if we look into 10 lines, we can see the seed we're aiming for is 3356 in decimal, and we're aiming for this advanced number after we hit the current seed. So what we're gonna do is go to my website, blisy.net. We're gonna go to tools and we're gonna do the RSE paint Flowtimer Converter. Then we're gonna copy this number into the seed advances. There we go. I'm playing on a Nintendo DS. We're doing method outdoors. Right now we're doing Sweet Scent outdoors. Why wouldn't you want a 0 attack typhlosion? I do, but all of these other options are far away. Basically, like I could go, the lowest I could get is 7 in this game. I could go for an egg if I didn't want that, but I'm not gonna go for an egg. And these are all very long waits, which I would do if I wasn't streaming for content, right? This is content first, me getting a Pokemon I want second, basically. And so I'm having to compromise in the name of time, basically. Okay, so we can close TID right now. So Pokemon advances, we're gonna just verify on Victory Road. Actually, let me make sure I have some Master Balls. I do have some Master Balls. I also need a Sweet Center with me, actually. I don't know if I have one. Yeah, you target a 0 attack mon for foul play damage, which probably matters a little bit more for a Pokemon like Hisui and Typhlosion, where it's a ghost type. And then on top of that, I would say the other reason people cite is confusion damage, but I think that the confusion damage angle is some horse shit. 0 attack is the most optimal for Smogon play. You can probably get away with a little bit higher of an attack stat in BGC, I would guess. Do I not have a Sweet Center? Hold on. There it is. What's up, Poke Dylan? How you doing? Well, confusion can still occur from like Hurricane or something. Eiffel 65 WU, yeah. Fire and Leaf Green, the roughest in-game hunt. Cross game like Jirachi, probably worse. Well, for shiny hunting, I don't know. I've never done, I'm not a shiny hunter, but I could tell you that we're also set this to like 2000, I think. Should be fine here. For this is the Flowtimer. I can tell you that hatching eggs in Ruby and Sapphire is a lot slower. is a lot slower than it is in Emerald. So Ruby and Sapphire, Fire and Leaf Green eggs probably equally as awful. Okay, so I've got this timer here. What I need to do now is open up Gen 3 Seed Assistant, and I need to set my target. So we're gonna set this to 2000, and my my target advance is 2000, and this is, we'll just do 1999. I'm doing method actually, since we're doing wild, we're doing method H1, H2 and Emerald. We'll set the area to Victory Road, floor 1. This should be all good. Okay, so what I'm going to first do is verify that I hit the correct seed by going into Victory Road, right? And so what I need to first do is try and hit the seed. So we need to get my advances here. So the way I like to do the advanced stuff is we take this seed, which is in decimal. We're going to copy this, and we're just going to go to sheets.google.com, and we're going to make a new sheet. I'm gonna make a new sheet. This is just the easiest way for me to get more than one seed, basically. So usually I'll set it here. Usually we're not gonna be more than 20 seeds early or late. So I'll paste this here. I'll do equals E20 minus 1, E21 minus 1. And then we can just drag this up, and it will get all the seeds for us here. Then we just do equal E21 plus 1. We can just drag this down some like this. Then we can do shift so we can get all of these. So these are all our seeds in decimal, and now we just do equals des to hex, and we put in E1, and then we fill all of them out. So here's all of our seeds. So we're going to copy all these seeds, and I'm going to put them into Gen 3 Seed Assistant here. And so now we have 20 plus and minus seeds early. I already changed the seed with Ace. I already did that. So now at this point, we're pretty much ready to go. We just need our timer open, and we're going to be able to rip some attempts. Here we go. I missed the button. I literally just fully flipped over away from the button. There we go. I'm sure there's a better way to get a list of seeds, but I think that's just one of the easiest ways to do it personally. So now we're just going to wait in front of this painting until the timer beeps again. By the way, if you guys like this music, it's made by my good friend Papa Hefe. You go to his SoundCloud, just type in Papa Hefe SoundCloud. Just type in Papa Hefe SoundCloud and you'll get it. So if you would check him out, that would mean that'd be cool. You didn't know Papa Hefe made music? Probably, surely you're memeing. So I hit A on the painting here, I back out, and now what I'm going to do is run to Victory Road. So the reason I'm going to Victory Road, like I said, is going to be to check what seed I hit. So we go here, we click Rayquaza, we click Fly, we go to Victory Road, and I'm using Victory Road because the Pokemon here are pretty high level. Papa Hefe made Tiny Hut, dude. How did you learn Manips when you first started doing them? There are guides on Smogon that I read, and I started making videos because on this because sometimes when you read an RNG guide, it's like not that easy to, it's like hard to understand basically. Like you don't know if you're doing things right, you don't know if you're doing things wrong, and visual examples can be very helpful. So that's why I started making video guides on it. Okay, so we're going to input Zubat with a docile nature, and we're basically just going to type in all of the stats of the Zubat. It's level 36. We're just going to type everything in here: 40, 37, 44, 50. Calculate stats, hit search. What target were we aiming for? Is it? This is concerning that I hit something already that I can't find. We could check the other methods. So here I've hit nothing, which is, oh, actually, we gotta click Emerald Truth Road 401. It is concerning that I've hit nothing. I don't love that. I could have been very, very late on something. What you can do is change this to 3,500 and change this to 34999 in case I was very, very late on my frame. I wasn't. So either I was even further off on the painting than I thought, or some shit's going down. Oh, I did enter the attack wrong. You're right. That could matter. It did matter. Wow, good catch, Hulfend. Why don't you use RNG Reporter? Because it's outdated. I was late on the sweet scent, but that doesn't matter that much. I'm doing plus minus 2,000 advances. Okay, so we hit seed D20. What seed are we aiming for? D1C. Let's see where that is on our spreadsheet. Whoops. Let's see where that is on our spreadsheet. So we were one, two, three, four. We were 4 seeds late, which is not that bad. So we can enter that we were 4 seeds late here. We'll just say that we hit 2,000. Seed hit, put this in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Calculate. All right, so now we have an updated timer for that. Oh. Now we have an updated timer for this, and let's see. Put that into Flowtimer. Try again. Wait, so Riley, do you not know Tiny Hut? If Riley doesn't know Tiny Hut, I have to play Tiny Hut right now. I hope you're still here, Riley.
I'm gonna need everybody to find their closest.
It's not outdated in the sense that the game has changed. Well, no, it has. The game had the Great Emerald patch of 2021. You didn't hear of this, Lincoln?
Long travel.
You haven't heard of the Great Emerald patch of 2021? I'm surprised. It was huge news. They patched Emerald. Oh. All right. All right, here we go. Attempt number 2. Are the RNG resources compatible? There's a lot of compatible things for Mac users, but not everything.
Find their closest
It's Tiny Hut
party
time.
wizard. It's gonna be a cold, stormy night.
Usually Tiny Hut's for later.
Going for a long travel.
Long travel.
And if they got the scroll, well, they're at least level 5.
Yo, Zazzles, welcome to Happy Knee. Thank you so much.
Let me tell you about a spell called
Everybody pog Zazzles.
Tiny Hut. At least level 5. Let me tell you about a spell called Leoman's Tiny Hut. We got a song for Leoman's Tiny Hut. It goes a little something like this. 3, 2.
Thanks for the donation.
In a tiny hut.
I love Tiny Hut.
We're sleeping in a tiny hut. Yes, we be sleeping. We're sleeping in a tiny hut. Yeah, we're sleeping.
Dude, Fire Unleashed being retail isn't even that bad.
Sleeping in a tiny hut. Yeah, we're sleeping. We're sleeping in a tiny hut. Taking that sleep.
Yeah, this is D&D. Are you doing it? Are you doing retail RNG right now, Lincoln? I didn't know you dabbled. You just make methods instead of doing the RNGs yourself. Oh, that's really cool. I love We're Sleeping Guy. Sleeping in a tiny hut. Right, so now we're gonna check to see what seed we hit. What's the inspiration behind Tiny Hut? The song says it in the name, but it's It's the Dungeons and Dragons spell called Leomin's Tiny Hut. I think it's pronounced Leomin. But Jeff in this song calls it Leomins, and I'm so into Leomins. All right, we're at 36. We're gonna play that again because it's such a good song.
This party
wizard.
It's gonna be a cold.
It's a spell basically that lets you. It makes a tiny hut that you can sleep in safely, and nothing can penetrate the barrier. All right, D1E. We are aiming for D1C, I believe. So we were too late. Too late is within human tolerance. I'm just gonna try again.
We got a song for Leomin's Tiny Hut.
I'm restarting like it's fire red, but
3.
Leomin. That's how he says it. Hey, what's up, Tomas? How you doing? Gotta send this to your D&D friends? Yeah, I'll link it. This is the song I'm listening to right now. Did not show up. Right. We're sleeping. You speedrunning? No. Well, I'm just seeing how long it takes me. That's what I use. That's what I use this for. I just see how long it's gonna take me, just to give you an idea of, you know, how lengthy this process is and what it's like, etc. Dude, you love your stuff. Always entertaining. Thank you, Zazzles. I really appreciate it. That means a lot to me. Your support means a lot because you don't have to give it. So it's just always flattering when people become members and stuff. And like I said, if I can get to the lofty goal of 200 members, I'll do another DLC video on the Coliseum Beasts. And maybe a gift Pokemon like the starters or something. Dude, I love Tiny Hut. Alright, we're done with Tiny Hut for now, as much as I love it. We're gonna play Jeff's album called Cooking from the Couch. It's so goated. For the vibes. Actually, do I want to listen to this for the vibes right now? This might be too vibed out for me. We're gonna play some Adventure Zone music, and then we're gonna go back to vibing. All right. Well, I have 6 Master Balls, so it's like whatever, you know. All right. It's already gold. You know, you can do the clone glitch in Emerald to get infinite Master Balls, so that's what I always do with the Manips. 75, 70, 65, 67, 85, 85 brain, please. All right, we're on seed. This is an official alert. We are on seed. Official alert. We are on seed. We are on seed. So what I'm gonna do is run over to the battle factory and lose a battle. Have you ever exclusive doing version exclusive events? Well, I actually did do that, Stardust Virus. I did that with the Kyogre and the Groudon. The Kyogre and Groudon e-cards that I made for Ruby and Sapphire. Groudon is only for Sapphire and Kyogre is only for Ruby, and it's to mend the version exclusive gap on those versions. Alright, we have to pick the most useless guys here. We'll do yeah, we'll do this, and this. An ambulance outside started the same time as me. That's really funny. So this is one of the most annoying parts of the challenge, is losing this battle, but I'll do my best. I'll do my best to lose. Oh yes, 4x effective. Let's go. That's awesome. I got beasted in a good way. Someone who knows Poi, very pog. We're just gonna spam agility until we die. We're gonna do another team creations for this world. I am. I have something very special planned for this world, but I'm not saying anything about it. Just know, expect a video pretty much very soon about worlds. I have a very good video on it. Ooh, we got Armored Train, one of my favorite songs from Wild Guns, the video game. Can you explain how this is helping you to get your goal? So yeah, so when you lose a battle in the battle frontier, or if you win and retire, you're given the option to make a battle record. Now, a battle record saves the exact PRNG state of the game when you started the battle. And it does that to recreate the sequence of moves and luck that occurred in the battle. That lets you repeatedly try and hit the same, frame over and over again without having to do a very long wait and hit the painting. It's one of the reasons Emerald is pretty much better than Ruby and Sapphire for this type of manip, although there are a few exclusive things in Ruby and Sapphire that you are capable of manipping. That's pretty much it. I stream the device. Boop. I've got a DS capture right here. I pretty much never play on emulator. I am sort of brainwashed into enjoying real hardware. Goodbye, Porygon. You've been served well. Beep. All right, start you time. We're just gonna light screen. Actually, we're just gonna spam Swift. Yeah, real hardware. Yeah, right. You're right. I am using a capture card, which is objectively cheating. It is objectively cheating if you use a capture card. By the way, guys, we are at 102 viewers, which is awesome, but we're only at 55 likes. If just half the stream hit the like button, we'd be at an equal viewer to like ratio, which would make me very happy. On my way to get this Cyndaquil. Oh, banger alert. Banger alert. There's a banger in the channel. Yeah, if you're a Twitch viewer, hitting the like button sometimes is a little bit normal. It's not easy to do. You've activated my capture card is such a good bit. The first Ratchet & Clank has exclusively bangers on it. I don't know how they've done it. It's just really good. It's good to have good music while we're losing to a Mag Cargo. Goodbye, Staryu. You were useful to me for 3 minutes. All right, so we've lost the battle here, right? Now he's gonna ask us to make a battle record. So we're gonna click yes. So the battle was recorded on the Frontier Trainer Pass, and what that is if you go into your trainer card, you can click battle record, and we can watch a replay of the battle that just ensued. And now this battle, the RNG, it resets the RNG to exactly the moment it was when the battle started. And so what we need to do now is figure out where that RNG is. So what we're gonna do is go to the Emerald Poke Center. Oh my lord, excuse me. That was not pleasant. Did you like Pokemon Legends Arceus? Did I like Legends Arceus? I love Legends Arceus. That game was sick. All right. Legends Arceus was the best Pokemon game they made in years. That was probably the best Pokemon game they've made since Black and White 1, I think. And I'm not even like a turbo hater of Gen 6, 7, and 8. Like, I thought Gen 8 was better than Alola. I'm an Alola turbo hater. And so I thought Gen 8 was better than Alola. And I was like, oh, they're slightly improving. And I think Gen 6 is a little bit underrated, or X and Y are anyway. But then Legends Arceus came out and it's just really good. It's just a really good game. It's different than all the other games. It's got a really fun, unique catch. So Gen 7's really, it's not for me. Gen 7's really bad, I think. I really do not enjoy it. Gen 8 is also, you know, the main single player of the game is not the best thing ever, but I like the wild area. And the DLC too, specifically, the Crown Tundra is a very fun quest to go on. I pretty much like the Crown Tundra, like unironically, unambiguously. I think it's fun. It's got a very good wild area. Okay, on to the rest of the manip. So what we got to do now is figure out where we are. So the way I'm going to do that is I aimed for advanced 2000. The battle is probably around 3000 or 4000, but I'm unsure. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to set my target advances to 10,000. Okay. And I'm going to set this to plus minus 999. Right. Then what we're going to do is save the game here. Huge opinion there, Blisy. I can back that. All right, I love this song. This song is so tight. All right, and so what we're gonna do is set this to a 1000 advance timer. So what I'm gonna do that is go into here, and we're just gonna go to normal Flowtimer Converter. We're gonna set this to Emerald. We're gonna set this to NDS. Intro timer is 0. Delay box is 0. Encounter advances is 1000. We'll just set that. Take this. Put that there. Now what we're going to do is go to the trainer ID, open the battle record, and we're going to start the timer at the same time as we close the battle record. The Alola games have a lot of good things about them. The story tends to be pretty good in the Alola games. The visuals are really good in the Alola games. But what really gets, and the world building is also fine in the Alola games. What really gets me is the route design is really bad, and they just spam you with cutscenes and hand-holding more than any other Pokemon game. Even the Ultra games don't fix it. So that's really what's frustrating to me about the Alola games. If you like them, no harm, no foul, of course. You're allowed to like what you like. I wouldn't dare insinuate anything other than that. It is very comfy. I don't disagree. And once you get to the post-game and you're doing post-game stuff in Alola, it's usually pretty much fine. Like, if you're just sitting there grinding for shinies, grinding for competitive, doing RNG manips, like, you're probably having a good time because none of that is the bad part. The bad part was the single player experience, you know? All right, we're gonna check the Zubat here. We're gonna check the Zubat here, see where we landed. So relaxed nature. It's 36, 75, 44, 37, 33, 43, 49. Calculate. So we are on advance 14,000. Let's see if the level's right. It is right. Put the gen ratio to 50-50. So it doesn't seem right to me. No, I guess it could be because we were in a battle. So if we're on this advance, right, which is rare that we know the exact advance. Oh, what is encounter slot 4? Is that Zubat? We'll know for sure. All right, this has to be it. This is it. So we know this is where we landed. So what we need to do is take a look at what our target was, so we can do that in this. So our final advance is going to be this number, right? Final advance is going to be this number. This is the wrong program. So we need to subtract that from that. So let's get a calculator open. This minus 14,324 equals. So we need to wait about 16,000. I'm getting a little antsy that this isn't right. It doesn't feel like I took that many advances. So I'm gonna just do the test one more time just to be 100% sure that this is where I am. Something feels off about this to me, even if it's not. It's always better to be certain, I think. All right. Yep. Had a long fun in those games. And legitimately hard. Yeah, the ending is really difficult. In fact, Ultra Necrozma might be the hardest boss fight in the series. Hey, you decided to pop in after finishing your keyboard video. What's up, Helpy? Fell again? Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the keyboard video. I hope you enjoyed the Cleavor video. I worked hard on it. It's why I didn't stream yesterday. I made that video yesterday instead of streaming. I'm trying to gauge what is better for me in terms of those types of video, these types of streams, or those types of videos. And I was testing the waters with the Gen 4 version of the video. I don't know how well it's doing. All right, I think I hit the exact same Zubat, no cap. Yeah, I literally did. Is it relaxed? Okay, so now also keep in mind, I waited for 1,000 frames. So we actually are on 13. There's two things that need to be subtracted from this, actually, now that I'm thinking about this. So 14,324 minus 1,000. And then we also have to minus 268. So we're really likely around here. So let me just put that somewhere really quick. All right, so now we'll do the true subtraction. So we're going to do this, right? We're going to do this minus this. So we have to wait this long. Now I'm going to wait 5,000 frames less than this. So we're subtract 5,000. So I'm going to wait 13,091 advances. So hopefully we're about 5,000 advances away from the Cyndaquil. So I'm going to wait that many advances. So we're going to put this into Flowtimer Converter again. So this is how long we have to wait. Sorry, excuse me. Flowtimer. All right, we're going to reset because we don't want to waste the Zubat. You inspired me to start RNG hunting on my copy of White, and it's been extremely successful. Thank you, Ryu. White, Black and White is where I started RNG manipulating, so it has a special place in my heart. You remember slamming your head against Ultra Necrozma as a tween. Dude, I couldn't beat it without cheating. Or, by I say cheating, I mean cheesing. I just put Quick Claw on a Golbat. I put a Quick Claw on a Golbat, and I just spammed Toxic and reset if it didn't go first. And then I spammed Revives infinitely over and over again until Ultra Necrozma died of Toxic. The first Pokemon I ever RNG manipulated was a Volibee. I've told the story a few times before. You have a shiny Cyndaquil, you came from XD. Cool. Okay, hold on. First of all, let me get this RNG manip started. Getting a lot of Wild Guns music, which I really love, but Interstellar Blues, this song is an insane banger. All right, here we go. You don't remember how you beat Ultra Necrozma the first time? I think I just brute forced it with heal spam. It's really hard. Ultra Necrozma level is like, Ultra Necrozma is like red levels of egregious. Like he's so much, it's so much tougher than all of the fights nearby it. You know what I mean? All right. All right, we'll take you. You have that. No, you're useless. We'll take that. Oh, Andrew, you're here actually. Speaking of that, is Andrew who typed that. Andrew, do you want a Cyndaquil? Like a shiny Cyndaquil? Oh no, I fucked up. And this is why you save, because I wasn't supposed to hit A there. I can clone this before I send it up and trade it to you later. So you could have a shiny either regular or Hisuian Typhlosion. Of your choice, I suppose. Since this is Emerald, I can just clone it before I do all the transfers. Ultra Necrozma was a breeze because of the affection system. Well, if you never use Pokemon Refresh, your affection is low, is it not? Thoughts on live action Cowboy Bebop? Insane question. I've never seen it. That's so out of left field. What the heck? Can you RNG manipulate the gift Pokemon in DPPT? Yeah, you can, Zax. Well, this Pokemon has to be bad. Right, we'll just take both of these because we can just agility spam. Too bad Oras didn't have the battle frontier. It is a little bit sad. I still like Oras though. I still really like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. They're different than the normal games, but I think they're still good. All right, now we wait. So at this point, we're just waiting the calculated 13,000 advances until it's time to make a new battle record. Then we'll be 5,000 advances away from our target. What is the Abra checkbox? It's sort of an outdated concept in Fire Red and Leaf Green RNG. But basically the idea was that you could receive an Abra from the game corner to confirm what seed you hit before moving on and traveling to your destination and hitting the target. We don't really need that anymore, so it's a little bit useless. I just haven't removed it. You asked that since you were playing Interstellar Blues. Love that track. What does Interstellar Blues have to do with Cowboy Bebop? That is from the Adventure Zone. Does it just do +4 B-frames or something? What are you talking about, Lincoln? No, it's just moving from area to area. What is this supposed to? Well, checking Abra specifically adds an offset to it. So if you check Abra, it does the plus the 20 advances that are generated from whatever it is. Like Abra takes 20 advances to generate. So if you check it, it just includes that in the calculation for what your first advances are, basically. So it doesn't do +4 V-frames. It just takes Abra's generation length into account. No, it's just like, no. I'm trying to explain this. Basically, you could put whatever number you want in the first advances section, right? You could put 900, you could put 20, you could put 50, you could put however many advances you want there for your first target. That's basically if you want to use any Pokemon, to, like any Pokemon at all to verify what seed you've hit. But, like any seed you've hit at all. But if you're using Abra specifically, I have the hard-coded amount of time it takes before you receive Abra in there. So when you hit A to receive Abra, it takes 20 advances before Abra is generated. And so I have that hard-coded into the game, into the thing, if you check the Abra box. This is taking forever. Can you kill Beedrill faster? Why won't this guy fight me? Please Fire Punch. Oh my gosh, Fire Punch me, Magby. This is one of the hardest parts about this, is losing this battle. I must be tripping. It sounds like a track from the first episode in Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, no, the track Interstellar Blues is from the Adventure Zone, a Dungeons and Dragons podcast, or formerly, I guess. You should say tabletop role-playing podcast. Yeah, explosion and self-destruct users in the tower is the full wave for this Ryan. I just don't have it set up. I just don't have it set up basically on the save file, so I never end up doing it. Why is the AI trying to spam hacks move? I have no idea why it does this. Please attack me. Oh yes, get me poisoned. Please poison me. So at least the battle can't be infinite. I didn't get poisoned. Click Fire Punch. You have Fire Punch. Holy moly, guys. The AI is just hard predicting me. Now, good luck on your Porygon hunt. Magby, please. Why are you like this? Magby is not one punching. It won't do it. Oh my god, I have Keen Eye, Magby. Please attack me. Someone fire that Magby. I want the Magby to fire me. This Magby's a paid actor, causing me to generate frustration for content. The fact that it's not clicking Fire Punch is insane to me. Do you have any tips when starting for Colo RNG manipulation? You have to have a lot of patience because you're going to sit there resetting for seeds for literally 2 hours at a time. It's going to be brutal. This Magby literally won't Fire Punch me. It just won't do it. I think I faint from poison this turn. Nope. God, why would I have, and why would the game have mercy on me? All right, good. So I'm just gonna KO this Magby with the Love Disc because it's gonna take too long. And hopefully the next Pokemon is easier. Maybe I get poisoned here. Getting poisoned here is the true goat maneuver. He had fire punched after I fainted. Dive animation, low-key, kind of cool. Alright, cool. I'm gonna rain dance here. Hopefully this takes me out. Smog is the poison equivalent to Nuzzle? No. I don't think Smog always poisons you. I think Mortal Spin is the equivalent to that, right? Smog is only a % chance. You ever done a Nuzlocke? I've done a few in my day. We're free. We're free! Alright. We have to make sure to make the battle record. Alright. So now what we're going to do is go down and we're going to go to the Pokemon Lab and we're going to get the Cyndaquil. So we don't know how far away we are, but the plan was to be about 5,000 advances away. So what I'm going to do is put 5,000 in the thing, and then we're going to set it up to be that way. So Cyndaquil is this one, I believe. So our encounter advances are going to be 5,000. Set this to -20. And we're going to put this in the Flowtimer, and we're going to see if we can't rip it. I don't know when the last A press is it? Okay, so it's the yes/no box, I think. It's not like Fire and Leaf Green where it's on, this Pokemon is quite energetic. You can be faster RNG manipulate a Sneasel in Coliseum or just hunt it normally. Sneasel would be pretty fast. Sneasel is one of the easiest Pokemon in that game to manip. Alright, so we're gonna try it now. Here we go. First attempt for the shiny. We're an hour and 12 minutes in. And we wait. This is the run. It'd be very pog if I got it insta first rip, but usually the calculations you do, like to see how far away you are or be -5,000, usually those are not correct. And that's why I like to give myself 5,000 advances of leeway, because you might overshoot your final advance or your estimation by 100 or even 1,000 advances, but there is no way you're overshooting by 5,000. 5,000 advances is so freaking long, and there's no way you're over or underestimating by that. So that's why I always go 5,000 early, because the reality is we were probably like 4,500 or 4,300 or some, number. So it's almost never first try, but it would be very pog if it was. So let's see. Just watch your latest vid. Nice work. Thank you so much, Gabby. I appreciate it. I work hard on my videos. People have been enjoying this style of video. So I just wanted to test the waters to see what people thought of those style videos. I tried one in Gen 4 to see how it would fare compared to the Fire and Leaf Green version of it. All right, let's see what we got. So what we're gonna do here is put our target. So this is our target advance. We're gonna copy that. We're gonna put this into Gen 3 Seed Assistant, and we're gonna do ±10 on this. Gonna clear all the filters. I think this is gonna be one early. And we're also gonna do D1C. It's gonna be our only seed, because we know we're on this seed, right? So our target one is Timid. I'm on H2, that's why it's wrong. No, 47 is correct. Okay, this one does have it correct. Sometimes it doesn't have it correct. So we're gonna set it like that, and we're gonna set this to plus minus 1,000, and we're gonna put our Cyndaquil in here. So we got Impish. We're level 5. We got 20, 10, 9, 9, 10, 13. Calculate. 20, 10, 9, 9. Okay, whatever. Search. So we hit this. We were quite a bit late. Not a big deal. We can hit Control C. We can go back into this. All right. So. Right. So what we need to do is figure out. All right. So hold on. So we were this minus this. This. So we're 842 advances late. So we just need to take 5,000 minus this. And this is what we're going to put into Flowtimer Converter now. Oops. Oopsie doodle. This again. So we're going to subtract this minus this equals this. This, we subtract this from 5,000. Now we get this. This is where we're at. Put that in here. Get rid of the comma. Hit the calculate button. And this is our new wait time. So that's usually why the calibration, you need at least one of these. Too bad it's not like purple. So silver, you can see the shiny from the selection. It's not a big deal. All right. We're going to go in here. Okay. Why? Flowtimer versus Eon Timer. Well, it's because you need to use Flowtimer. Oops. You need to use Flowtimer for the multi-stage stuff because Eon Timer doesn't have a 2-stage version in it. And then when you get to the point where you only need to use a 1-stage timer, I just use Flowtimer because I've already got it open. It's pretty much the actual reason, Mark. We'll wait here. We will wait here. We're very close to the Cyndaquil. Why use hacks instead of legit? Because I just hate playing the real way, and I want to cheat. That's pretty much the reason. I just want to cheat. I feel happy that I'm cheating. All right, let's see. Don't think this is it. All right, let's see. So what we can do is now, we should be very close to our seed. So if we make this plus minus 10 and clear all the filters out of here. I doubt I was this one. Okay, now we have to actually do a search. I was hoping I didn't have to. Resort to typing the numbers in, but I have to. So here we go. 19, 10, 10, 13, 10, 11. Looks like I hit 31130. Alrighty then. I was a little bit early that time. I don't know why. I'll add 17 to my target. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Calculate. Try again. Should be, we're getting closer and closer. RNG is perfectly fine. The capture card is the cheating part. Yep, that's true. You sound like my ex. Oh, because I like cheating. That's mean. Too real. The capture disc, capture sphere even. The card part is what makes it cheating. That's true. All right, here we go. Attempt number 3 for the Cyndaquil. But real attempt number 2. People think capture software is cheating. It's me. The joke originates from me making fun of Papa Hefe. Basically, while doing BDSP to do BDSP RNG, you need a capture card or a webcam looking at the screen, recording the blinks for you. And for me, that removes part of the fun, because a lot of the fun for an RNG manipulation is the user input for doing things. And since you don't have to do that in BDSP, I said that's one of the things that makes it less interesting for me. Now, one of the true reasons for me not doing any BDSP RNG at all is because I just don't like the fucking game. I don't want to play it. I don't like the game at all, and I don't want to play it. And I just didn't do videos on it, and it elevated to me thinking about it, and it's like, well, you know, there are many other games where I do blink RNGs, and I don't need a capture card for those, so I just started calling Jeff a cheater for using a capture card. That's pretty much it. In X and Y, you can use blinks to determine the trainer ID, and then tiny MT, which is like encounter slot and a bunch of other random stuff. Let's see where we landed. X and Y and Coliseum both use blinks. Sun and Moon, I think, is also, I think Japanese players have done blink stuff in that game now too. We were about 4 frames early, so I will add 4 to my target. I'm like creeping in on accessibility here. Bam. I'm gonna have the Piku Miku song on deck for when we get the shiny. I hit yes. Why did I hit yes? Holy moly, that was a dingus move. Ultra Sun and Moon coin flips. I don't know what they used blinks for, Lincoln. I think they used blinks to timeline the SOS chaining stuff. I think that's what they used it for. I think I'm too used to the Fire and Leaf Green dialogue where you hit yes here. The name of the song is Exploration Frieza Saga from the Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 game. It is a plagiarized song by Kenji Yamamoto. He stole all of his music, and yet the shit that he made from the plagiarized music is kind of fire, so I listened to it anyway. What up, Shano Renegade? We're doing very well. How are you today? What's up, Yoshi? You get the shiny. Can you do an over-the-top shiny reaction? Probably not. I'm almost incapable of doing that. I don't even do it when I shiny hunt normally. which by the way is literally twice ever in my life. Yamamoto stuff is heartbreaking. I love the Budokai 1 through 3. I'm not even heartbroken. The music is fucking fire. I don't even give two shits. Brave. The music is absolute flames, and I continue to listen to it to this day, and I don't care. And I feel no remorse or moral issues that he stole all of it. Call me a fucking asshole, but that's how I feel. I think I was one late. No, I would have had 20 HP, right? Oh, I'm brave, not calm. But there's not a brave one near me. And we're gonna try that again. I don't know what happened there. What attempt is this? I have no idea. I don't really count attempt numbers. Greetings from Spain. Pokemon Sapphire and Emerald were my childhood. Your videos are giving me a new perspective on the games. Awesome for Marlin. How are you doing today? You'd love to see my reaction to seeing an 8192 shiny the caveman way. I've never done that. The only, well, have I found a full odds? Have I found an 8192 shiny before? When I was a kid, I found a Bennett. Then all the shinies I've found since were not hunted, but a lot of them, I've hunted 2 shinies ever, but they were both method hunts. I did fishing method for a CoTool for so I could learn my secret ID in Sword and Shield. And then I did most recently just Sandwich Hunt, but not Charm. I've never had the shiny Charm in any game. So I did Charm. I did Sandwich Hunt and Charmless a few days ago for a 0 attack Flutter main. So it's what? That's 1 in 124 plus the 1 in 32 for a 0 special attack or for attack. And then I found several full odds shinies while doing other stuff in other games. Like I used a shiny Crobat in my sassy. Oh, that's here. I was this late. I said yeah, this. It's 5 adjustment. So in Ultra, speaking of the Alola games, in Ultra Moon, I got a full odds Golbat during my playthrough. Like it just showed up. And so I used that during my entire story playthrough. Then in Ultra Moon again, I was chaining for a Bagon, for like a hidden ability Bagon. I don't even think it was for a hidden ability. I was just chaining for good IVs, I think, not even hidden ability. And literally at a chain of 3 and then a chain of 4, which is still full odds because you only, the shiny odds only start changing at a chain of 10, I think. I literally at full odds, so a chain of 3 and then a chain of 4, I got 2 shiny Bagons in a row because I got a shiny, which is, they're 1 in 4096, so it's not 1 in 8192. But so I got one, and then my wife or girlfriend at the time was showering at the, so I just traded her one of them, and then she booted up her game and started playing. Is the same quick call Golbat to beat Necrozma shiny? Yup, Ryan, because I caught it in the valley right before Ultra Necrozma. I forget the name of it, the canyon or whatever it's called. I found it in there right before it, and so I used it in my playthrough. The exact same Golbat, no joke. Vast Pony Canyon, that's right, it is. Yeah, Vast Pony Canyon is where I caught it. So it wasn't even a Crobat at the time. It became a Crobat just before the Elite Four, I believe. During the fairy trial, I used it a lot. the only, technically, I have found a full odds non-RNG'd. Adamant, let's see. Technically, I have found, is that this adamant? No way. I'm all the way over here now? There's some weird shit going on here. So, technically, while I was doing an RNG manip for a technically while I was doing an RNG manip for a all perfect non-shiny Aerodactyl with hidden power flying, I missed my seed, right? So I missed my initial seed. I didn't hit what I was aiming for. Then I did a TGTV and I received a zap an Aerodactyl, and I didn't know the Aerodactyl was shiny. I didn't know that it would be shiny at that moment. Pokemorphs is insane. Jeff, am I cooking or am I not? Is this thumbnail cooking or what? What do you think? Yes or no to is the thumbnail cooking? I think this thumbnail is cooked out of my gourd. I'm cooked up. Fully chef filled. You know, it's funny. My favorite part of the thumbnail isn't the even the Typhlosion morphing. It's the fact that I got the same morph font and the angle I put the GBA and the Switch at. The angle I put them at, I was very proud of. I started toying with the 3D modeling tool in GIMP, and I made them at an appropriate angle. For it to be like, the idea was like it's jumping out of the Game Boy and landing in Violet. That was the concept. This is not it again. This is modest. I'm like jumping around. I have a feeling the final A press is not where I think it is. Because I keep missing this, which should be a very easy manip, right? But I keep missing it by a little bit. I have a suspicion that the final A press is like in a weird spot. It's not the NPC, right? I actually don't know if he moves down there while I'm in this dialogue. Because even if he is moving, he'd be behind this. So I don't know if he moves during dialogue. Moving, well, you can't see him. How do you know he's moving? Oh, he is moving. We've learned something, everybody. Yo, good catch, Ryu. Okay. We have new information, everybody. So here's the new plan. So no, this is Ratchet and Clank. So let's see how long it takes me. So what we're gonna do is keep the start menu open until, I don't know, the last like 8 seconds. There's a jump scare when he walked up. Jump scared me. I didn't think he was doing it. So the way you can get around moving NPCs is by keeping the start menu open. And so he will not move if the start menu is open, even if he will move during dialogue. So what we're gonna do is keep this here and then wait until I start talking to the Pokeball. I'll give it around to the 10-second mark. Good catch on it being the NPC. Oh, wait. I can do this with like 5 seconds remaining, honestly. I can do this with like 3 seconds. I can do this with like 3 seconds remaining. This is Tim. This is a different timid one. All right, so what we're gonna do now is basically Poi, every time the NPC, so normally in the Gen 3 games, when you're just waiting, the RNG advances every 1/60th of a second. However, certain things call the RNG and move. So every time this NPC moves or turns, he calls the RNG by 2 advances. So every step and every turn is 2 extra advances. And it's going to be a little bit extra random every time because it's based on a bunch of different factors. So keeping him in place is the most important thing. So what we're going to do is wait until the last 3 seconds. Yes, this is what we would call an optimization. I will not have to breed for this. So we're going to wait till the last 3 seconds to give him the least amount of chances to move as possible. Just saw your Kleavor video. I've been doing something similar. Instead of hunting shinies in past gens, what I'm doing is getting old Pokemon and giving them all ribbons possible. That's very cool, Pablo. No, this will totally be possible. It's just a little bit of luck. Struggling with Black 1 while trying to PRNG, not sure how many NPCs advances. There's going to be a lot of NPCs. It depends on the route. Every route is going to be different. Matt Orchid, it's really tough. That's why when you're doing black and white RNG, I suggest either stick to 100% quiet areas or stick to known safe places. Or eggs. So we're going to wait till the last 3 seconds. Now we'll see how far we are. Burning Rangers drop. Let's go. All right. So we're going to increase this back to 100, see where we're at. A Bashful Cyndaquil. 19, 11, 9, 11, 10, 12. See how much one NPC can screw with you? It's crazy. Okay. This sucks that there's 2 options. I guess I assume I hit the closer one and was only 2 advances early. Let's assume that one. My Rangers are so burning right now. Hog. Right, I was too early. I'll do an adjustment for that. 1, 2. Boop. Why not, right? Wrong button. Just give him like 2 levels. You know what? I certainly have candies in this game. I'll tell you something. I just instantly forgot and my brain was deleted. We have officially entered Wobbuffet mode. It is Wobbuffet mode. That's what we're in. Wow, where do you work out? Why, distinguished gentlemen? The library, of course. That's where I get all of my muscles. Yes, NPCs can stack. Jeff loves capture cards. That guy drools when he sees a capture card. That's a fact. To the next phase. Oh, fuck, 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 fuck. What are the shots that was perfect? No shot. That was an accident. I just fucking didn't pay attention. Being pro capture card is worthy of deplatforming. Actually unhinged, but also kind of based. Is that based Lincoln I see? Lincoln's actually turbo based now because he's doing Fire and Leaf Green retail RNG. Lincoln's so based now that he's doing. You were already based to begin with, Lincoln, but you've ascended. Yeah, Tadpole, if you collect every Pokemon in the Hoenn Pokedex, Professor Birch gives you one of the Johto starters. Alternatively, you could be like me and use arbitrary code execution to make him give them to you. Dude, IRL Blink RNG, just staring at people's eyes to predict their movement. Ace is based, that's right. Lincoln's so based. Lincoln's the most based developer. Actually, I can't get over Fish. I literally will never get over Fish joining Discord on his longboard right before D&D was supposed to start. That's got to be one of the most based moments of all time. All right, let's see where we landed. I don't know why I cleared all. There was no reason to clear that. All right, 19. Are these all the same except the last one? Okay, we were actually mad early. It makes sense that we were really early. It makes sense that we were really early because we did change our calibration so much. This makes sense. This checks out. All right, so our target is 31147 minus. I gotta add 82. We're gonna add this. Oh, one of the most pogging songs that I've got on this playlist. Oh, I love this song, dude. What ace do you prefer? Club, spades, diamonds, or heart? Heart. You have to have heart if you want to believe in yourself and believe in others and believe in your friends. And so I say the ace of hearts is the most important. I don't know why I started the timer. I didn't need to. That was beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. A round of applause for my own speech that I gave. Thank you. That's like kind of like not even joking, like one of the things that like gets me the most about that type of stuff. You get it now or you're washed. I should be. I'm probably washed, but I should get it right now. Oh. Oh. That was a good crack. The song is so good. Yeah. The whole Adventure Zone soundtrack is really good. We're actually going to unshuffle and we're going to just start listening to some of these. It makes me never want to stop walking. Interesting. This is like me in my chair reading a little book. Oh, 20? This is totally it. No, fuck! This has got to be like one later early. I'm officially washed. No. I'm washed, guys. No. It's official. Lonely. This might be too late. Yeah, I think this is too late. I think we're here based on the 30 HP. In fact, I don't want to check. We're just gonna try again. What, this PID? Or the one I'm aiming for? Yeah. It's a cool PID. All right, Jeff, have you listened to the Davy Lamp yet? This is one of my all-time favorites. This is a cafe. Everybody, welcome to Cafe RNG. What drink can I get for you today? You want a double shot of Teachy TV? I can get that for you. What's that? You want a Method 1 Cortado? Coming right up. 5 beepers not welcome. 5 beepers are not allowed in the bar. You want a Method 4 cappuccino? I'm on it. RNT? Sure. I can do that for you. Oh, fuck. Lincoln, it's too much. You've asked for too big of a drink. Don't be greedy. This isn't it. It's 19. We know 20 will be giving us it. I don't know why I'm turning the whole console off. I can just be soft resetting. I'm in like fire red and leaf green brain mode. You know what I mean? I'll take the capture card special. First, we're going to put refuge on, and we're going to stop the loop. The whole, music... At the risk of sounding stupid, what is anamorphing? Well, if you read the description, you'll learn about what anamorphing is. You can see that I carefully wrote a description. I'll read it for you. When Cyndaquil stumbles upon a downed alien spaceship and its dying pilot, he's given an incredible power, RNG Manipulation. With it, he becomes the Pokemorph, an unlikely champion in the secret war for the planet. So, there you go. But no, it's just a book series. It's like a scholastic book series. It was a scholastic teen book series about kids given powers to turn into animals that had notoriously creepy covers. So who are the Andalites in this metaphor? The Andalites in the metaphor... Who are the Andalites in the metaphor is a crazy question to ask. Modest. That's too late, I think, with a 19. So we're gonna do a little bit of an adjust keys. 1, 2. The Andalites in the metaphor are that dude who came in earlier and told me just to shiny hunt like everyone else. That's the Andalites. Dude, am I power washed? I can't even get a method 1 RNG. What happened to me? No. This is what happens. This is what happens if you do Gen 4 RNG and go back to Gen 3 RNG. It just washes you instantly. The timing is so easy in Gen 4 compared to Gen 3 that even Emerald becomes a complex task. It's not from a game. It's from I'll link my stream playlist. It's from a Dungeons and Dragon podcast called The Adventure Zone. Yo, FW Phoenix, welcome to Happy Knee. Thank you for becoming a channel member. Everybody pog FW Phoenix. I really appreciate it. We're actually at 127 out of 200 members. Like I said, if we get to 200 somehow, I'll make more Gen 3 events. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Your support goes directly to me. YouTube gives me a very good portion of the pay, unlike Twitch, so your support is so appreciated. Thanks to you for the great content. I appreciate it. Thank you. 20 HP is what we're looking for. Sad. Power washed. No. Bold is 1 early. Oh, there's no way Bold is 1 early. Surely not. No, it could be. We'll just assume it's 1 early and move on with our time here. Consistently plus -2 Omega Lol. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. The NPC is actually surprisingly affecting me. Imagine losing over half of your sub cost. Couldn't be me. I love YouTube stream. I've actually I'm an early adopter YouTube streamer. Well, you know what? The NPC, part of the reason the NPC is so impactful in this situation is because you're talking to like a dialogue box basically, and then I guess the NPCs can move during the dialogue boxes, which is, you know, making it worse. How do you make more events? You clearly haven't seen my 2 videos on where I made custom events in Ruby and Sapphire. You go check those out on my channel. They're two of my most recent videos. They say new events on them, so don't worry about it. They're pretty good videos, I think, where I added like brand new content to Ruby and Sapphire using the Nintendo e-reader and custom e-cards. Actually, a shiny hunter shiny collector. Sorry, I'm looking at the timer. Shiny Hunter and a Shiny Collector 98 is actually working on a video about the Celebi right now. He's the first person to Shiny Hunt the Celebi successfully. No, I'm quarantined. I was too early. No. Dude, I'm depressed. We're gonna adjust 1. No. It's over. I'm washed. I washed. It's just a Cyndaquil. No. Okay. It's a nuclear, dude. Yeah, you literally you call a nuke to my apartment. Whew. It's for real, Jover. Yeah. You're sending me to Turkey? You know they changed the spelling of that country? That shit's crazy. You seen that these days? It's spelled with like an umlaut. Turkey. It's spelled like this. Look at this. Look how they spell this these days. Isn't that crazy? I didn't know they did this. What the fuck? I know. That's how it's spelled. I learned this from watching like a historian's YouTube channel or an archaeologist YouTube channel called Mini Minuteman. He make good bibio. That was a great pronunciation of umlaut. Thank you. That's banger spelling. I do actually fuck with the spelling. A lot of people are mad about it, but I don't know what the reason for the change is, but I do fuck with it. The run. We just needed Lincoln's blessing. We just needed Lincoln's blessing. All we needed was for Lincoln to say this is the run. Dude, my back is itchy. Oh, my back is so itchy. All right. We escape. Now we have to nick. Actually, so first of all, we could do some fun stuff here. We do still have. So first of all, let's save the game, of course. Now we have the option to. This is the wrong thing. Get out of here. Well, actually, it's not the wrong thing. We can use this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Hold on. We could see if there's anything hanging about that's interesting. Our trainer ID is 623. Our secret ID is... What's our secret ID? Where did I put it? Yep. Where's the shiny button? There might just not be a shiny for this. We can go to Pokefinder and check. Pokefinder, wild. We can just search here. Emerald Nuzlocke. It's the wrong one. Egg 623. Wild 2. Actually, no. What we need to do is go here, do this. We put seed. What seed am I? I'm on this seed. Put that seed there. Initial advances. We'll do like subtract like 1,000 from this, and we'll do shiny. We could just check some stuff really quick. Star/square. So we do have some like mildly shit shinies that we can go for. They have the first 3 stats are going to be perfect still, so we could still use the other half of them. Yade daze. What's up, dudes? It's the real Jotaro Kujo. What the heck? It's the real Jotaro Kujo. I'm a huge fan. So we could go for one of these if there's anything interesting in particular we could find. We just have to look in like a normal Torkoal. Not interesting. Loki kind of down for the spoink. At this point, we are going to begin the transfer journey pretty much. Here's what I'm thinking. I mean, the only other option is respawning some other shit. Why are you calling me? Get out of here. Okay. So, first of all, we need a nickname for the Cyndaquil. That's, of course, the most important thing we're about to do. I'm also going to clone the Cyndaquil. In fact, maybe I'll clone it first. That's what I'll do, I think. We're going to clone Cyndaquil first. And that's because I want 2 different nicknames. I want a normal Cyndaquil. And I want a normal Typhlosion and a Hisuian. So let's get that underway. Move Pokemon. And when Mr. Clean, because you got washed. No, I'm not Mr. Clean, I'm not washed. No. Alright, so we're just doing a little bit of clone glitch skis. Name the Hisuian one Orpal. Insane. Right. Let's see. Progress must be saved. Is that okay? Yes. Can't believe you got it while I went for a smoke. Well, don't smoke, kids. That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say about that. All right. Pokemon. So we're gonna actually clone a bunch of these. So here's my plan. I'm gonna clone. What I want to do is clone 6 of these. And here's my plan. I'm gonna give 2 away, 1 Hisuian, 1 regular Typhlosion to some viewers, and then the other 4 are gonna be 2 for me, 2 for my cousin, who's going for a living shiny deck, so I might as well help him out. Yeah, why not? I have the option for it. I don't know if that's gonna work. So we're just gonna give 2 of them away, I guess. I feel like there's no reason not to. Pokemon Home doesn't detect the stuff. Welcome to Chansey Reconnect Ryan. I really appreciate it. Everybody Pog Reconnect Ryan. That means a lot to me. Especially at the Chansey tier, which is like the official Twitch sub tier, so I really appreciate that. That's really awesome. Thank you so much. Leave to get a snack, you missed the shiny. Don't eat. Never eat while you're watching my stream. All right. And we'll get 2 more. Thanks for the donation. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. New Memby Poggies. All right. Last clone. Wait, there's no way I can enter 2 of those. There's no way that makes sense. Clones from gold all change randomly when transferred through into bank. What do you mean they change randomly? Can you explain? Well, there's natures are not random from gold version. Yeah, natures are just not random from gold version. That's just not how it works. All right, so we're gonna keep these last 2, and we're gonna go nickname them for myself, because in Scarlet and Violet you can nickname it you can nickname it yourself if it's unnicknamed. I will be doing that. All right, so nickname. The viewers can nickname it themselves, basically. Yeah, nature is what I meant specifically. All right, a nickname time. All right, we're gonna nickname this one. Yeah, I actually kind of low-key like Orpal, so I'm gonna do that. We're gonna go with Orpal for what will be the Hisuian one. And then we're gonna nickname this one. It's gonna be a regular Typhlosion. We're gonna name this I don't know where why he Orpal from. We're gonna name it well, you could just delete the HM move, Matt Orchid. Smoking. I don't have a good nickname for this thing. Jeff had a good washed bit name. Mr. Clean, I'll do that. So I never forget my shame. Mr. Cleange. Alright. This Pokemon shall be known as Mr. Clean. Alright, cool. Well, later gens, Surf is just part of Pikachu's Learn set, actually, Matt Orchid. Alright, we're gonna scroll up here. Cool. Alright, I think we're about to do the transfers then, I guess. Yeah, I don't know that there's anything else I want to do in Emerald with this crap, so we're just gonna do transfers. Oh, ribbons! Fuck, you're right. Good call. Yeah, what I'll be doing is giving away, I'll be giving away 2 of them to viewers. And then 2 of them I'm giving to my cousin. Yeah, the 7 emotions in DPPT. No, I'm just gonna go the Hoenn champion. I think Hoenn champion's easy enough. On seed again. Lincoln on seed, Poggies. Let me get some of these level 100 dudes. Orpal the one sleepy. I'm not like I don't like go too hard on these aesthetics is the main thing. I don't want that one. Actually, I want to keep Rayquaza because it knows fly. Alright. Let's boogie. I'm actually going to do a little bit of a speed up angle here because I don't want to spend too much time in this. I haven't been using speed up the whole time to see the actual length of this, but I agree the sleep is fitting for Typhlosion. I just don't really. Oh, I gotta turn off animations after this battle. Until what gen is it mandatory? It's always mandatory, I think. I don't think Poke Transporter. I don't know if Poke Transporter is international. Does anybody know? Is Poke Transporter really region free, Lincoln? I didn't know that. But YouTuber discovers cloning. Massive breakthrough for science. Taru. Hey, what's up, Lappy? How are you? Well, you can transfer any language Pokemon up, but I don't know if it works with any language, if that makes sense. All right, moving on to Phoebe of the Elite Four. Ugh. All right. Yeah, we're just trying to get some cool ribbons on this thing. Ice Swords Dance. Fuck. Has anyone read? I've read most of the Animorphs. They pretty much, it doesn't end well for most of them. I don't know why Animorphs is so dark. Oh, it goes okay, Lincoln. Not Lincoln. Buck, Lappy. I try and put in a little bit of work on the Pokewalker script every day, and I keep deleting stuff, and it's been a long time since I've read them. I mean, I read most of them when I was a kid. Because they were just so popular in my scholastics. That last song was like 8-bit gospel music. What was the last song that played? Oh, it was Free Money from Piku Niku. Transfer from Gen 4 to Gen 5 is region free. I know Gen 4 to 5 is definitely locked. Is it Sonic music? We'll switch to D-Night for this. Actually, wait, no, not D-Night. I meant this thing. But you don't even have a... Whatever. Seconding the music appreciation, hell yeah. You're using object flags in Mario Maker 2 and drafting that up in Markdown. I've been watching so much Mario Maker stuff because I just recently got into Simple Flips' Mario Maker videos. We're gonna do Hidden Power Earthquake. Fuck. I hope I'm not choice banded. Oh no. Please tell me this is not a choice band Aerodactyl. I'm about to regret my whole life. Okay, thank gosh. What's the issue with Happy Neat? Wait, what? Did I say something about Happy Neat? Surprised that lived. This is max attack. Even after an Intimidate, I can't believe the Kingdra lived, actually, thinking about this. So both of these little guys are going to have the mark, or the Gen 3 champion thing. Hidden Power Flying. I'm max attack level 100. How is it lit? Dude, -1 attack is crazy. This is Hidden Power Flying 70 from a max attack Jolly, Aerodactyl. That is insane to me that that thing even has an concept of living at level 53. You know what I mean? Intimidate do be like that. That's what I'm saying, dog. I guess Aerodactyl's attack isn't like the most insane stuff ever. It's just very high. All right, we're gonna do Hidden Power. Yeah, Hidden Power is fine. HP is physical based on the typing in Gen 3. So like all flying moves in Generation 3 are physical. So Hidden Power Flying is physical. It works like that for pretty much all of them. You thought they were permanent? That's so funny. Did little kids just be thinking stuff? It's crazy. You ever talk to a little kid? It's insane. See, Salamence don't got Nitro, but Salamence has a real attack stat. Salamence has a real attack stat, unlike, what's his face? I felt bedazzled by your performance. Dude, why'd they make Wallace the champion? Steven's so much cooler. Am I a dork for thinking that Steven was cooler? I know it's such a basic opinion, but all right, so gonna bring out the heart gold. You gotta get those Cyndaquils in the PC, break out the heart gold, and do the transfer. And there's, you know, there's no way to rematch Steven in this game, unfortunately. Like, I believe when you beat Steven in Emerald, he doesn't respawn after the Elite Four. It's such a shame. All right. Transfer time. The Cindy box. Gary is the best champion by a country mile. Interesting. Do I believe that? Who are the champions? Gary's a very good champion. I actually, funnily enough, I like Gary more than I like Gary more in Gen 2 than in Gen 1. Knowing where he went, I don't know, it just adds it's just like it adds a decent amount to his character, I think. All right, we're gonna go to transfer mode. Beep. Oh, I gotta put chat on. YouTube chat, where are you? Don't worry, I'm coming for you, chat. The second he said smell you later, I had to defeat him. I'm calling him Gary because Nathan called him Gary. I have an out. Enter. Oh Lord. Such a dingus maneuver of me. His official name is Blue. They call him Blue in all the extra bull. Actually, his name's Green, really. Who names their grandson? Who forgets their grandson's name is the real question. All right. Could be dementia. Damn, Bobby. That's crazy. It could be, though. It really do be like that. What is this? Windy Valley? Yeah, Windy Valley. Oh, this song is so good. Actually, do we want some? No, dude, this song is so good. Do you have every Pokemon game? I do not own Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. I did not buy them. I'm not Ribbon Master. I was just getting one ribbon. Just because it makes it cool to send out in battle with like the former champion or whatever. Those don't count? They count, unfortunately. Bull, welcome. Yeah, I think that's the only one I don't own. Yeah, I want to say that's the only Pokemon games I don't own. I still own BDSP, unfortunately. Blech. Gen 4 do be slow. Yeah, I don't know how the local player works though. The local multiplayer works. I heard it's like really weird. You own the Wii exclusive version. Oh, I don't count spin-offs. I thought they were talking about mainline games. I don't actually have that many of the spin-offs. I'm not a huge multimedia Pokemon fan, if that makes sense. Like I pretty much only like the main series. I don't really play. I only like the main series, and I don't like really buy trading cards. I have a few. I don't really have too many. A lot of the spin-offs I like are the OG spin-offs, like stuff from Gen 1 and Gen 2 when the games were still 8-bit. A lot of those spin-offs are pretty much rip. But once they get past that, like I never got Pinball Ruby Sapphire. I never got into the Mystery Dungeon series. I never got, like, I played some of the Mystery Dungeon games, but I don't love them. I do have XD and Colo. Unfortunately, they're really bad. I do not like them. I have Conquest and one of the Ranger games. Conquest is okay. Yeah, Pokemon communities, like, very rarely, like, they don't even overlap. Like, even in hold on, I want to put on, I actually have a specific song I want to put on right now. Even in the Pokemon just video game, just mainline series fans, there's so few overlaps. Like, think about how many Pokemon players that are just like shiny hunters and they don't even interact with the battle community at all. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, exactly, Nathan. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, and like the VGC players, a lot of the time basically don't interact with the Showdown OU community, or the singles community, I would say. And there are a lot of people who just play Showdown and just boot up Randbats. Like, Randbats is easily the most popular format on Showdown. Yep, the ROM hack community. Yep. It's actually so surprising. I was talking to my friend Jeff, who's here earlier in stream, Papa Hefe. Like, he wants to host stuff for he wants to host like cartridge OU stuff, and he was like, it's hard because you have to explain to a lot of people what OU is, and I'm like, damn. Like, it's hard for me to even imagine a world where I'm explaining what OU is to somebody, because I came up in Gen 4 Wi-Fi where everybody pretty much just knew what OU was. All right, I gotta get my other DS on. White version. We're about to do the transfer to Gen 5. Where's my cable? Hello? Where's the cable? Oh, it's right here. I found it. I found the cable, everybody. Yeah, I had a friend like that, a work colleague like that, who only played Pokemon Go. And I was like, what do you mean you only play Pokemon Go? Like, it didn't make any sense to me. Like, I literally, it just did not compute. You guys don't really need to see this bottom screen. Oh, what is that? I don't even know what I moved. Oh, I'm a freaking dingus. All right, Poke Transfer Lab. I gotta get chat up. Chat, where you at? Alrighty. Yes, I do. I'm like, Jesus Christ, where do I start? Yeah, exactly, dude. I was in the VGC community for a long time. In my experience, a lot of players have a little interest in TCG. Yeah. A lot of them think Smogon's bans are dumb. Yeah, a lot of them think Smogon's bans are dumb, but they don't play the format, or it's the effect of that guy of, I don't want to say his name, but you know, I don't think he has much influence these days, but the main thing is that attitude is actually very pervasive in the VGC world, where they don't examine, like they talk a lot about a metagame that they don't play, if that makes sense, and they judge a metagame that they're not playing very heavily. And it's like, listen, man, different formats are for different people. Like I was talking to, I know Carl Sagan. Carl Sagan used to do lots of Yoshi's Island stuff, and then he switched to Mario Maker. He's like a physicist or something, right? He's a great content creator. He does lots of troll levels. I watch him occasionally. It's so funny because, like, I was at the Hartford Regional, right? And I was talking to Freeze Eye there, and Freeze Eye was like, "Oh, like, what do you think about all this? Like, what do you think about the format and everything?" And I was like, you know, he was like, "Do you prefer OU? Do you prefer this?" And I was like, I was talking to him, and I was like, you know, I have a favorite metagame, which is Gen 4 OU. But like outside of that, like it doesn't matter. Like Freeze Eye was basically saying to me, he was like, yeah, he was like, you know, the coolest part about the VGC stuff is you travel and you meet people IRL. And like I had been talking to Freeze Eye online for like a few months at that point, and like I just met him IRL in Hartford. It was just fucking sick. It was just really cool to meet someone that I had like a community crossover with. Dude, does anybody see the Cyndaquil? I don't see it at all. Oh, there it is. I found it. And I was like, yeah, I agree, dude. That's the coolest part of, like, you know, the formats don't matter. You can find enjoyment in most. I think if you really do like battling, you could probably find enjoyment in most formats. VGC is slightly less fun for me these days, but the fact that it's pretty much on cartridge always makes it more fun for me. And like part of the problem for me is I played OU for so long. I played OU for so long before I got into VGC that OU is more natural to me. It's very easy for me to just, like, it's very easy for me to quickly understand OU and how to play it and how the format works generally. But like, it has nothing to do with preferring OU to VGC, if that makes sense. Now, that's not what VGC is like, Retro. All right, it's time for the full cam. Hello, it's me, Blisy. We're doing this because my Capture 3DS doesn't have Poke Transporter. We're doing it analog style, baby. Anyone can. Master Ball's pretty easy to get to, though. Yeah. I know. I'm very bad at budgeting my time. I said this last time I talked to you. I just have to put it on my little board and start doing it. It's not going to take a while. I want to get all of them uploaded soon. Because it literally probably doesn't take me that long to fucking set up a guide. I don't even think it takes me 20 minutes to get a guide in the fucking postable position. We all knew the bottleneck would be me in the end. Oh, wait, where's chat? Yo. Yes. They don't need to do. I don't think they need to do caps that make. A lot of people keep saying, "Oh, you should do rusted bottle caps that make things 0." I don't think that's the case. I think you need to make bottle caps let people change IVs to whatever you want. It doesn't need to be 0. It just needs to be anything that you want. Because there are many times you're going to want a speed that isn't 0 or isn't 31. Oh, I hate this about bank. You have to put a Gen 6 or 7 game in to even use bank. It's so annoying. Dude, Pokemon Bank takes so long to connect. It's crazy. All right, use Pokemon Bank. Dude, it's getting so fucking hot in my apartment right now. I thought it was supposed to rain today, so I had all the doors open hoping the humidity would drop. We'll ignore that amount of Pokemiles. Are Pokemiles even usable anymore? Yes, there we go. Game Freak has a habit of not repurposing old items for new abilities, like if we got ability patch instead of allowing castle picking. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Oh, there is an in-game shop? Alright. Ooh, this song's a banger. We're gonna reset this. We're gonna loop this song. There we go. Controller on the floor. You're totally right. Well, no, I remember, because you know the thing about Pokemiles is what I remember Pokemiles being used for was not in game, but I remember I used to use Pokemiles on the actually, I'm gonna need to. I used Pokemiles on the what's it called? Oh, dude. Oh, where's Live Split? I used Pokemiles for, oh man, I'm gonna forget what this is called. It was like an online shop. It wasn't in the game. Yeah, it was like the Global Link. You could buy it in like the Global Link store. I'm gonna make this huge. Yeah, that's what it was called. Move. No! Get out of here. Stop it. Stop it. Controller, behave yourself. Well, I have to sign into bank, which takes 10 years. Ten years later, I'm signed into Pokemon Bank. All right. Move Pokemon to home. Fuck, I didn't cover it. Ah, there we go. Okay. Typing in the code now. I'm typing in the code. Have to think really hard to remember the numbers. It's very easy to forget. Up, 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 up. Wait, oh, fudge. It's really hard for me to remember. I'm so bad at doing two things at once. Ah, there we go. No, I have not done that. Become tiny again. It's so crazy how long it takes to transfer. All right. So everything's moved. So what we're first gonna do. Let me move this stuff. So what I'm first gonna do is get the. We're gonna connect SCARLET first, and we're gonna do a giveaway at the end. Yo, chill. Yo, chill. What's happening? Yeah, I have drift on my Pro controller, unfortunately. Where's my mouse? I've lost it. I found it again. What's your favorite Pokemon music? It might, right now it's this song, I think, for sure. There's a few that are like, you know, very nostalgic for me. Goldenrod City Nighttime Goldenrod City Nighttime is very nostalgic for me. The gold and silver credits also like make me teary-eyed to this day, thinking about being a child and what that was like. So why Cyndaquil? I don't know, I just wanted to. Well, it's not an official Pro controller, it's a turbo controller. All right. So we are going to... So... These two are mine. And then, okay, I'm fine. I actually don't like the new selection box tool they've made. I think it's kind of bad. So, the remaining Cyndaquil, well, no. What a box price of loading time? Good fucking question. Nobody knows. All right, so I'm gonna level up I need to turn this off. Evolve, Cyndaquil. Hello, Quilava. I'm actually going to turn that off in the menu right now. Okay. Yeah, so yes, one is going to be a Johto Typhlosion. Here's the plan. I will tell you. You can probably get away with like... So, like I said, one is going to be for me. Two are going to be for me. One's a Johto Typhlosion. One is a Hisuian Typhlosion. And then two are going to be for my cousin, but he doesn't have Legends Arceus, I don't think. What is the Hisui ribbon? Is it the photo thing, Bobby? I can do that. Okay. What's up, Bert? How you doing? All right. Is that... well, we'll figure out when we get there. Okay, so at this point, these two guys I'm going to do giveaways of. So you guys can see they're best in everything, all of these Pokemon. Oh, it's not supposed to look like Quilava. Toasty, I animorphed from Cyndaquil to H-Typhlosion. There was no... all I'll say is there was no Quilava in the making of that thumbnail. I used none of it. So yeah, my cousin is going for like a living shiny dex, and he doesn't have... he doesn't have Legends Arceus, so I'm gonna give him one of the I'm gonna get him an H-Typhlosion in here, and then he'll get a regular Cyndaquil that he can evolve at his leisure. So yeah, so what's gonna happen is after I evolve and EV train the Pokemon, I'll do a giveaway. Yeah, you can see someone did a, hold on, someone did a really funny tweet. Oh, shit. So if you look here, this is my original tweet of like, this is the thing, you know? This is so cursed, but I love it. It's really funny. Let's go to Scarlet. Oh, and I should gotta switch the games. Let's go to Arceus. Master 2. This is fine. This is fine. The nice thing about Legends Arceus is you don't have to evolve, you don't have to level stuff up in it. You know what I mean? Like, I got it, like, it's harder to get candies in this game. And I don't want to get EVs on these Pokemon, but if you just level them up in Scarlet to the appropriate level, they will have you level them up to Scarlet in the appropriate level. You can just click the evolve button. It's awesome. What the hell was that? How do I... Oh. Why is this shit different in every game? It drives me insane. All right. Stu. Mr. Clean is going to be the one I need to take a photo preparation. I mean, I do it with both of them. Why not, I guess. Now, there's no indication, right? I just do this. It's literally just this. All right, and I'll do it with all of them. I guess why not? Get out of here. The thumbnail, it's good, right, Bugsy? All right. Gosh, I always forget how the menus work in this game. So we're gonna evolve Orpal in this. Orpal, evolve. The PLA's feel works well when I'm playing it, but after I haven't played it for a while and I try to control it from another game, I get insanely confused because the button layouts is just, they're so different. Mr. Clean is just getting a ribbon. Yeah, I've read most of the Animorphs books. Yeah, when I was a kid. That's Scholastic stuff. So Mr. Clean's not evolving here. You only know that because of the NADPOD episodes? Dude, the NADPOD episode when Jake talks about how engrossed he was into Animorphs 2 when the kid gets turned into a bird, it was so funny to me. We're gonna change the screen. Yeah, NADPOD's good. There's so much bloom on this. Wait, are you serious? There's no way for it to get its fire? Oh, whatever. That's for potential thumbnail purposes. All right. We'll fix that in post. Cool. Can I have the green screen? I'm thinking of inventing something called a chroma key. It's actually how I got the Cleavor in my, if you haven't seen my latest video about a Cleavor, it's literally, the Cleavor in my thumbnail is literally one I used. I took pictures of it. I think I used the blue screen instead of a green screen for obvious purposes since Cleavor is green. But yeah, that's literally how I got the good Cleavor pose. Actually, you could see, I posted them to Twitter actually. I posted all the pictures to Twitter. And I used one of those pictures. All right, I'm gonna get Nightbot set up really quick. All right. So once we get back into Scarlet, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Oh. We're gonna give away the 2 other Cyndaquil. Be prepared to type a key phrase into Nightbot. Wait, why did it say sign into chat? Wait, I just deleted Nightbot. Hold on. I have to set it up again. That was really weird. I did it again. We're getting close. So first of all, let me get these guys out. All right, so these 2 Cyndaquils are up for grabs. I have 2 of them here. Actually, we should go picnic somewhere. That'll be a more fun thing, right? I usually like to picnic on the secluded beach. All right. Where am I near people? That's so weird. Okay, so if you want one of these, Cyndaquil, type in chat, become a member. I'm gonna set a minute timer, and at the end of the minute, I'm gonna roll. Type become a member. You want one of these Cyndaquil. Keep typing it. We have 41 seconds left. If you want one of these perfect Cyndaquil, they have 31 IVs and everything. And a timid nature. Perfect for your Typhlosion or Hisuian Typhlosion Eruption Scarf LARPing. 20 seconds. Everyone happy Wi-Fi connection? I don't know how big they are or how small they are. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll. The winner is Elay Aldersberg. Elay Aldersberg, type in chat so I can see it. Adlersberg, not Aldersberg, excuse me. Yeah, there you go. I see your chat. All right. There's no DMing on YouTube. We could just do a code and hope everybody's nice. Do you want it ability patched, Ilay? Ilay Adlersberg, sorry. I'm dyslexic, leave me alone. Okay, so do you want it ability patched? I can do that for you if you want it. I have a lot. Ability patch. Okay, so type in a code you want to trade, Ilay. Type in a code you want to use and I'll put it in. And then tell me your in-game name so I know I'm trading it to the right person. Yep, no problem. And we're going to do one more giveaway. Remember, I have one more Cyndaquil to give away. All right, we're going to let the Arceus song end. We have one more Cyndaquil we'll give away after this. Then I'll EV train the 2 Typhlosions and then I'll call it. In-game name is Ilay. Okay, cool. I'm searching. My in-game name is Churro. You just finished your rufflet? Noise. No one can be found. MC, yeah, this is Interstellar Blues. My stream playlist has a bunch of Adventure Zone music. Your NSO died? Okay, we'll do another giveaway, and then if you have that shit sorted by the second giveaway ended, we'll go again. Okay, type become a member. I'll set another 30-second timer this time. Everybody spam become a member if you want one of these guys. We'll let you try and get sorted. $10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Castle Strong has won this giveaway. Are you here, Castle Strong? Castle Strong, you have another 30 seconds to answer, and if you don't, I'm doing it again. Oh, you won. There you are. Perfect. All right, same deal. Do you want it ability patched? I can give you flash fire, or do you want to keep torrent? I want to get this Gimmighoul noise to stop. Get over here. If you wanted ability patched, I can do that. Not torrent, whatever. It's the same thing. Please patch. You know what it is. Actually, I should patch all these fucking idiots. Actually, I don't know if I want Frisk over Blaze. I definitely want flash fire on this thing, though. Yeah, but I don't want to give away a patch if they don't want it. Okay. Give me a code. Give me a code that you're gonna use. And tell me your in-game name so I know it's you. All right, my in-game name is Churro. In-game name is Eric. Okay, sounds good. We're trading with Ash. Getting out of there. Begin searching again. I ash again. I'm beginning to think this code is not good, but I don't know. Yeah, if someone's trying to snipe, that's just like not cool. Like, I'm not an idiot. I will check. I don't know who this is. We're getting out of here. Pick a new code. I think it might be like a sysbot or something. Try 06230623. I'll go with that. Yeah, same one in the game. We'll just do 0623 twice. Yeah, if we see Ash again, we know it's a snake. It is a snake. Someone's trying to cheat it. Ash, get the fuck out of here. Wow, you're not cool. Hopefully I get Eric. Dude, I'm not giving you the Cyndaquil. Dude, who's doing this? Give me a different code, Castle. Give me another code. Yeah, I was hoping to avoid that. I was hoping to avoid it. I just didn't want it to happen that way. I was hoping people could just be chill. Come on, give me Eric. There we go, we got Eric. Suck it, Ash. You can give me whatever, you can give me any trash mon you want. Oh shit. Oh, shiny Rockruff, you don't gotta give me that. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, and a Premier Ball too? Very pog. Awesome, Castle. Well, thank you very much. You're online? All right, give me the code that you want to use. Oops, oops. Hit the trade. I'm glad you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, my in-game name is Churro. No, there's not, unfortunately. LA, there you are. Enjoy your Cyndaquil. You can give me whatever garbage you want. A shiny Honchcrow. Thank you. Enjoy the Cyndaquil. Thank you so much, man. Just started watching your vid. Love them very much. Awesome. Well, congratulations on winning the giveaway. I've never done a giveaway with the Nightbot thing before. It worked out pretty well. We had some butthole snipers, but it was chill. Thank you for the Honchcrow. I appreciate it. All right, so now these two are for my cousin. Save those for later. This guy I have to evolve here, so I'm just gonna do some quick EV training on these guys. Luckily, Typhlosion is like a simple EV train of just max. Yes, congratulations to everyone who won. I hope you enjoy your Cyndaquils. Dude, I can't believe someone in my chat was actually trying to snipe it. right, so okay. Now we just do some EV training. It's very easy in this game. See, I also always forget the controls in this game. Well, I think for offensive mons, you probably don't need it, right? If it was only the 112 code, I would believe it, but someone went on, Ash went on the 623 code. All right. For something simple like a Scarf or Specs Typhlosion, it's not worth it to do calcs. I don't think. Any mon that has anything more specific, though, it might be worth it. Wait, we want to do the... So it's 26. We go up to 50. I think 51, I'll have 52. Carbos, I have 1, so I'll do 51 again. All right, I'll get 1. All right, and we EV train. Where's the vitamins? Did I pass them? I did. Yeah. Yeah, anything that's like, I mean, especially once you actually plan on using a mon in VGC, you can calc for insane amounts of stuff. I don't even know what moves I want on these guys. Do you learn any interesting moves even? Fire Blast. Fire Blast to TR. Or TM, I guess, these days. Oops, that was an accident. I have 4 of these. Okay, cool. Like if Focus Blast would work, actually. Shadow Ball? Does regular Typhlosion get Shadow Ball? I don't even know what it does. Yeah, maybe it does. What would he run in older gens? I don't even know. Eruption, Focus Blast, Hidden Power, Grass. HP Grass existed back then, so I don't really want... There's no way you get any Grass moves, do you? I was gonna say, no way you get Energy Ball. Good enough, right? Imagine they give Typhlosion Leaf Storm like a bunch of psychos. I could see if I have any Shadow Ball TRs available. I need sandy gas sand. Hopefully you learn Shadow Ball naturally. You really not learn Shadow Ball naturally? What is this? I've never clicked the ask for advice button. I'll go get some sandy gas shit. There's mad ghost things out right now. Sandy gas is in the desert, is it not? Yeah, well, I don't know what does regular Typhlosion learn Shadow Ball? I could check. I checked the move. I actually didn't check the move pool if it does. It does, yeah. I'll just teach it to regular Typhlosion as well. That's not what I wanted at all. I guess if you want to die today. Dude, the fire effect on Typhlosion looks kind of bad. It's not like I'm ever going to use these things. All right. Here we go. We have our 2 competitively complete Typhlosions. It took us 3 hours, 20 minutes to get 2 and do a little bit of extra stuff. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me today, I think. Thank you all for watching this stream. I'll try and cook up something interesting for tomorrow. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. See you later. Bye-bye.